Update, my mother kicked me out of the house at the age of 17, showed up at my doorstep 16 years later. It wasn't to apologize but to demand $70,000 annually for the education of her children from her new husband. When I refused, she resorted to violence, and I found myself compelled to contact a lawyer after things spiraled out of control. Part 2, my mother once told me that, above all, she wanted to save money and resources for the kids who truly deserve them, referring to the twins. She didn't say they needed it more than me, but she made it clear they deserved to stay with her and my stepfather more than I did. That was all I needed to hear to make up my mind. It was obvious I wasn't wanted there, and I realized that I had to leave. They hadn't even told me where I should go once I left, they simply nudged me in the direction of leaving. They knew I had enough pride to see that I wasn't wanted, so their plan worked. Technically, it wasn't even kicking me out in the way most people think of it, because they didn't force me to leave, but honestly, it felt just the same because they had backed me into a corner. I had no choice but to leave, and that's exactly what I did. The next day, I went straight to my grandparents' house. They weren't happy with what my mom had done, but they didn't cut her off either because they still